Gosh, I'm so glad I can make these videos. So, what's Baylan searching for? Well, it's closely related to Ahsoka's journey. During Ahsoka, Baylan often speaks of something calling to him, and that the scheme with Thrawn and Elspeth was just a means to an end. He abandons Shin Hati, hopefully for her to become Rey's apprentice in the New Jedi Order, that's another video, and goes off to search for the beginning, the thing that's been calling to him. Now, we deal with this stuff a lot in Star Wars. Force sensitives are called to various places all the time, but what makes this interesting is its emphasis on the beginning. Much like Ahsoka is tracking back to the ancient Jedi and Dai Bendu and eventually finding Lahan and Rakatan technology, Baylan is actually searching for the first Jedi. This is where I perform a reach of fantastical measure. It's a ruse. It's not actually the first Jedi or the Prime Jedi. It's what Baylan believes to be the first Jedi. However, whoever calls to Baylan is very much in fact still ancient.
I see what once was the great witch kingdom of the Dathmiri. The existence of the Great Mothers confirms this.
They seem eager to leave this place. Maybe we should too.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own.
So who is calling to Baylan, who Baylan believes to be the first Jedi? That, my friends, is Revan.
They must be stopped.
What is it, Master?
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
I know no such stories.
You weren't raised at the temple. Stories of this galaxy are considered folktales. Some ancient past, long forgotten.
Consider what Baylan is saying here. Stories of this galaxy are considered folktales, some ancient past long forgotten.
With good reason. Sometimes stories are just stories.
As you get older, look at history. You realize it's all inevitable. Fall of the Jedi, rise of the Empire. It repeats again and again and again.
And if you know anything about Revan, he is starting to sound exactly like Revan when he fell.
Then isn't it our turn now? Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That sort of power is fleeting. What I seek is the beginning, so I may finally bring this cycle to an end.
And that beginning is here.
If the old stories are true.
This is yet another tell from Baylan, talking about how power is fleeting and wanting to go against the grain and ending the cycle, much like Revan wanting to end the cycle between light versus dark. And the coup de grace of this theory is exactly what Baylan says, if the old folktales are true. Legends, anybody? And this is how we get Revan in canon. While Ahsoka's journey leads us to the dawn of the Jedi, Baylan's journey leads us to the Old Republic. Now, Revan is canon already in name, but as Darth Revan. Now, of course, the canon version of the Old Republic can't line up one-to-one with the Legends version, but it does have more freedom to move around in story-wise than the sequels did. So, Baylan's going to find Revan's Sith holocron and go down a dark path, possibly setting up a future being the villain in Rey's New Jedi Order. Why? Well, I mean, this sets up the Old Republic and possibly exploring a canon version of Revan's story, of how he was corrupted by an ancient Sith Emperor and fell to the dark side. Again, he's canon as Darth Revan. But also, it's a chance to explore Jedi Knight Revan's story. It also sets Baylan up to fall down the same path by finding Revan's Sith holocron and not his Jedi one. And in that regard, we have a story thread that leads to the Old Republic, and a story thread that leads to Baylan eventually becoming a villain for New Jedi Order and having a reunion with Shin Hati, now a Jedi Knight. Anyways, that's my reach. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.